Alright, so if you haven't seen the full like side-by-side comparison of what the ultimates look in Overwatch 1 versus Overwatch 2, here it is. I mean, they're definitely going for a much more simplified look. It kind of reminds me of how like the evolution of big companies' logos has got more and more simplified. And I know like when talking about like, I don't know, like the Google Chrome logo or something, people always say that they prefer the old look. And most people don't really like the simplified logo, but I, for one, I am all for simplification of things. I'm all for making things look as clean as possible. And I honestly really do like how the Overwatch 2 Ultimate icon looks, at least, you know, very early on. Because obviously from now to the time where the game actually releases, there could be like a million changes. Obviously, everyone's gonna have a different opinion on this, but I do prefer the minimalism look. One small change that you probably haven't noticed is they removed the Z from Zarya's Arctic and Siberian front skins. And if you're anything like me, you probably had absolutely no idea as to why they did this. My dumbass thought that that little Z stood for Zarya, but it turns out the meaning behind the Z was basically it's a Russian themed skin, obviously. And there's Russian soldiers that are committing literal war crimes in Ukraine right now. And basically they're spraying the Z on the walls. And so the letter Z has basically become associated with the literal war crimes that are being committed. And so they removed the Z from the skin. I mean, in all honesty, I don't think anybody's complaining about a little small Z. Definitely a good change. You know, who would have thought that there's a mathematical proof that Reinhardt charge is overpowered? I mean, just take one look at this list. You can't argue with science. Nerf Reinhardt pin immediately. Definitely no sarcasm there. Do you remember Genji? Well, this is him now. Do you feel old yet?